Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sports Hub exclusive series episode. As today I am making my walk to PayPal Park to watch a rare international women's club friendly match between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds. Now, this is actually going to be the first ever Bay FC game that I am going. It's actually going to be the first women's soccer vlog that's featured in the Sports Hub series exclusive episode. And even though this is just an international friendly, like I said before, it is very rare that you get one of these, especially with Bay FC about to face a Japanese side like Urawa Red Diamonds. So yeah, let's go to the stadium right now to find out how this matchup is going to look like. All right, so I've just made my way inside the stadium. As you can see, there's a lot of people right now here. Got a couple of tent area. There's also some food truck right there as well. And also right there, as you can see, there are the players doing their pregame warm-up. These are the Bay FC players doing their pregame warm-up, and then on that far side are the Urawa Red Diamonds players doing their pregame warm-up. It's about 6.5 minutes before the warm-up of this game. So as I'm now seeing both teams finishing their warm-up, I just want to give you guys a little background information about both of these teams, starting off with Bay FC. So this is a team that actually just founded last year. They were an expansion team in the NWSL, and they're playing their second season this year in the NWSL as well. Whereas their opponent, Urawa Red Diamond, well, they definitely have more history when it comes to their club. They actually play in the Japanese Women's League, also known as the Wheat League, for sponsorship reason, and they're actually the most successful side in Japanese women's soccer, with them winning 11 titles, and they're actually the defending Empress Cup champion, which is pretty much like the Japanese version of the FA Women's Cup. So yeah, this should be very interesting to see both of these teams play against each other. Again, you know, this is the first ever meeting between both of these teams. Both of these teams have never met each other whatsoever, and it will also be interesting to see, you know, whether both of these teams might go with their starters, knowing the fact that I don't think the Japanese Women's League has started their season, and then for Bay FC, they're actually in the midst of the summer break right now in the NWSL. All right, so it looks like now the players have finished up doing their warm-up. I might actually just stand right here for the first half because I got a pretty good view of the pitch right behind the goal here. So over there you can see there are the supporter section. There's not really a lot of fans here in the stands right now. I guess because this is just a friendly match, you don't expect this game to be sold out whatsoever, although you see a lot of people are kind of like around this area. Over here at the outdoor bar, and also behind where the food truck is, and also the games here, this little lawn area at PayPal Park. Really good at it as well, just as good as the US, as that's a turnover, and that is going to go down as the first shot of the game. Good ball here, and now here comes Bay FC. First chance of the game for them, and it's just a little bit over. Wow, that's a great direct ball there, and definitely had some space there. Trying to think about shooting it, but just couldn't quite put it on target. Option for her to get this. Bit of a heavy touch, and it's in! It's 1-0 in favor of Bay FC, and well, I'll tell you what, I thought that heavy touch only meant the chance is gone for her, but in the end, she was still able to catch up to it, and he rifles that one into the back of the net. Having trouble trying to get it out. The high press is definitely on from the Japanese side, and that is going to go wide there. As well, I'm kind of surprised Bay FC is trying to play out of the back there, consider they know that Urawa Red Diamonds have done well in terms of pressing high up the pitch, and that time they just kind of ran into trouble. And it looks like some of the Bay FC staff are trying to get the fans kind of riled up here. Of course, as I said, it's not really considered to be a sold-out crowd. There are definitely a lot of empty seats, but still a pretty good crowd for a Sunday afternoon here at PayPal Park. comes Urawa Red Diamonds, and that's a great ball. Big chance for the Japanese side to tie it up. And it's clear off the line. Second effort. And it goes in. Well, it's all level here. And, well, Bay FC, with an original heroic defending there to clear it off the line, but unfortunately plays right back into one of the Urawa Red Diamonds player, and she slots it home cleanly there. And around 21 minutes in, it is level at 1 apiece. Now, here comes Urawa Diamonds, another great ball here. And that is tipped over by the keeper. It's going to be a corner coming up for Urawa Red Diamonds, but once again, well worked there to cut behind that Bay FC defense. Well, it looks like we're going to have a hydration break here, which, again, it's not relatively hot here. It's in the 70s, but I guess because this is an international friendly, I guess why not have a little drink break, kind of almost like a timeout for both teams to regroup here in the 30th minute. All right, so while there is a hydration break right now, which I actually did not anticipate that there was going to be one for this friendly, consider it's not really that hot right now. It's like in the mid-70s, but either way, it is 1-1 between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds. And, you know, Bay FC, they had a couple of good chances early on. I thought they were the better team, at least in the first 15 minutes, and they got themselves the goal, but Urawa Red Diamonds definitely fought back after that, and they've been causing a lot of trouble for Bay FC whenever they press. They tend to love to press high up the pitch, and Bay FC, I don't know why they just kind of keep playing out of the back, knowing that if you're trying to play out of the press, especially the press that Urawa Red Diamonds are put, when you play out of the back like that, you're just basically asking for it, and eventually the Japanese side does get the equalizer. And overall, you know, I also would say that this friendly, you know, despite the fact that it's just an exhibition game, it's been pretty entertaining. There's been some good chances for both of these teams, but let's see, heading into these last 13 minutes, if we're going to get another goal, and we'll see if one of these teams can take the lead before we head to halftime. Seems like the Japanese side's having trouble as she's going to go for goal, and well, that one was on target, and goalkeeper for Urawa Red Diamonds read that one all the way, and corner kick here. I think it's also the first corner for Bay FC as they swing this one in, and it's clear off the line. Oh, they got the flick there, and wow, that is some heroic defending there from Urawa Red Diamonds, and that's the second time in this game we have seen the ball clear off the line. A couple of seconds before the referee blows the whistle. That is the halftime whistle. So halftime here for this International Women's Club friendly between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds. It's 1-1 here at halftime. All right, so it's halftime here as it's level at 1 apiece between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds. And I gotta say, this has been a more entertaining game than I anticipated. I mean, you know, usually for a friendly match, I don't really expect a lot of things to happen, but the intensity actually has been pretty good, and it's actually been a pretty even game as well as the scoreline indicated. I mean, both of these teams definitely had their fair amount of chances in terms of scoring, but we'll see whether or not if there's going to be more goals. I'm assuming we're probably going to get more goals because of the way that there's been a lot more chances than I anticipated for this International Women's Club friendly. But as we head into the second half, let's see if that, of course, is the case. All right, so I'm actually now made my way all the way up here in the top of the stands. Looks like they had a Japanese themed kind of dance right there that just finished a second ago. As you can see, some of the Bay FC players are already back doing their warm-up here, and we've got about another 8 minutes before we begin the second half here. Now it looks like both teams is back on the pitch. Just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of the second half of this International Women's Club friendly match. Now she's going to cut that back in, and the goalkeeper is able to gather that one. As well, that was kind of a weak effort. She was trying to sneak it into the bottom left, but the goalkeeper was having none of it. Do the little cutback. It's deflected, and it is palmed away by the keeper. As that was a big time save there. As Shaw definitely took a deflection, but the goalkeeper job to just pump that one away. That intensity we saw in the first might have started to slow down, though. As I said that is in for Urawa Red Diamonds, and, well, seems like probably Urawa Red Diamonds heard me talk about the intensity not being strong. They just put it into the back of the net, and just like that, the Japanese side has taken a 2-1 lead over Bay FC. Trying toward the byline now, cut this one in, and nobody is there. Now it is countered by that Bay FC player, and she blasted over the bar for a goal kick. And as now, here comes Urawa Red Diamonds again. Can she keep this one in? She does. Now she's going to swing this one in, and that is cleared away, and it's going to be a corner coming up as, well, that was a big chance for Urawa Red Diamonds to seal this one. As delicious ball into the box, and it was a tap in for that Urawa Red Diamonds player to hit it, but she just completely got it all wrong, but still, it was on target. And again, this is the third time today we've seen some last-ditch defending. They just kind of put this friendly ball out of reach. It's headed away, only halfway clear, and that is gonna go wide as, well, that has eyes on that left post, but in the end it was just put a little bit too wide. 3 actually, so 1 extra minute compared to what we saw. Oh, and now the referee points to the spot. It's a penalty. Well, I didn't hear the whistle from where I'm standing, but the referee points to the spot, and now Bay FC in stoppage time has a chance to get the equalizer here. Here's the penalty, and we are doubled. The goalkeeper went the right way, but the penalty was just hit too much space and too much height. Well, in the 91st minute here, it is 2-2 between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds. Now, maybe a transitional moment is in, as it's actually given right back. That is going to be the full-time whistle. So full-time here at PayPal Park as it finished 2 apiece between Bay FC and Urawa Red Diamonds.
Regular season continues in less than 1 week. Join us for a soccer showdown here at PayPal Park where Bay FC faces the Houston Dash.
Because there's only people waiting. So just finished here at PayPal Park as I'm now make my way out of the stadium and heading back to my car. And in the end, it ends honors even between Urawa Red Diamonds and Bay FC as it ends in a 2-2 draw. And I gotta say, for a women's club friendly match, this was definitely more entertaining than I anticipated. I mean, the second half there were definitely some periods where there was a bit of a lull, but overall still they saw 2 more goals in the second half. Urawa Red Diamonds, you can kind of sense that they were trying to hang on for dear life late in the game. Bay FC was started getting a lot of momentum, and eventually they did win themselves a penalty and get the equalizing goal. And then I was actually kind of interested to see whether or not if we're going to go to a penalty kick shootout, because I've seen before in these kind of international club friendly match they might go to a PK shootout to decide who's going to win her after the game ends tie after 90 minutes, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. It's just going to end in a 2-2 draw. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sports Hub exclusive series episode.